get on in here. I'm going to show you our Southland trailer Gooseneck 40-foot hydraulic dovetail. So first thing I always like to start off with is underneath here, we're going to go into the VIN. With the VIN, it's going to give you all those specific details of what you need to know. So the first one is obviously the length. It's a 40-foot and with a 12-foot hydraulic dovetail in the back. From there, we're going to go to the paint code is on here as well. Obviously, it's a black trailer, but if it was white, that would be listed on here for you. The dry weight of the trailer, super important for you, 9,700 pounds or 4,400 kgs. That is a super light trailer for being an all steel trailer in the industry and being 40 foot long and having a dry weight of 9,700 pounds. You can haul a lot of weight with that, I'm telling you. With that is also another sticker beside it telling you what you can physically haul. So this has got a tandem 16K Lippert axle underneath it, which is giving you 32,000 pounds minusing off that trailer weight, which gives us a hauling capacity of 28,301 pounds. And now you're gonna say, hey, his math was wrong, but we always give you a transfer weight in there as well. So that's why we're giving you up to that 28,000 carrying capacity of payload on this trailer. Got a nice beautiful sticker underneath there, or a decal that's saying that we've been around for 45 years. So we know the industry, we know how to make a trailer properly for you. Liquid paint is what I want to talk about next. We use PPG, and again I say liquid paint because that's how we finish it. All the cars are liquid paint and that's why we use it as well. A beautiful blast process, paint process and bake process, a lot more durable, flexible, can bend and stuff with the trailer as opposed to powder coating, a little bit more less resistant to those cracks and whatnot. So you can repair, if something gets scuffed or hit, you can basically repair it. Bringing it down into the front of the gooseneck coupler here, it's going to be a nice square gooseneck coupler, 3-inch ball. Note that this is a 3-inch ball, something new in the industry that we're going to on these heavier style of gooseneck trailers. Wrapping it around to our 1/2-inch safety chains, well rated for what this trailer can pull. And then we bring it down into our 7-way wiring harness, Volflex, cold weather. This puppy's not going to do this in the winter time for you. It's going to be moldable in all of those temperatures. A 1-piece neck all the way through. Note there is no joints or any other extra steel and stuff like that. This is all one piece, bent all the way through, which makes it an engineered beam here and an engineered beam going into your back. 90 KSI steel that's put into there. Again, watch the engineering video to understand why we do that stuff. Jumping into the jacks, 14,000 pound jacks on these bad boys as well, all hydraulics, which is controlled on the other side, so you can control your hydraulic jacks up and down, or you can control your hydraulic beaver tail in the back by a click of a switch. Coming into the side, go into your step, easy up to get you up on top of the deck. And then we're going to look up top, which is where your spare tire mount is. So you got a nice beautiful mount for your spare tire. Your electric brake system is up top here as well. This trailer is all with electric brakes, and that is all nicely, neatly ran down here and then through the engineered beam on the side as well. Then we go into a friction hinge onto this, which is super nice. And then you take all your chains and boomers and clip them into here, which then feed down into a nice slot. So they're not slopping around on your deck. They actually go into a nice little cubby that's there. They're all hooked in. You close it back up. You have a lock on the side here, so then nobody's stealing those chains and boomers. A nice mounting plate for your winch. 12,000 pound rating here. Easy peasy. Just put your winch there, bolt it on, and strap it all the way to the end, hook that vehicle on and pull it up, and that's what that's for. And then you also have a nice toolbox here with a lock on the front. I'm on top of the deck. HD Fir deck, which is a 2x8, real nice and thick, 4 times more dense than your conventional lumber. Understand that because it's a harder, denser wood. It's going to last a lot longer for whatever you're throwing at it. The 12-inch centers all the way down for your cross members, so nice and stout. These puppies are over-engineered, and they're going to work real nice for what you're hauling and how you're doing. So dropping underneath here, again, we're taking technology from our Wren commercial side of the industry and bringing it down into the Southland goosenecks. And why I'm saying that is because this is an engineered beam underneath here. So engineered to take out as much steel as possible, but to keep the strength and integrity that you need to haul those payloads. 90 KSI steel web, then you got your mounting of your 3/8 flat bar on the top and the bottom, continuously robotically welded all the way start to finish. which is super key. There is no starting and stopping, so that there's less chance of welds breaking all the way through. And then they have beautiful support bars as well all the way down, which is going to give you a lot more strength and integrity as well on those heavier, wider loads that are pushing down. And then also with that, we build in a 1 to 2 inch or continuous camber all the way through the deck. So from the start to the finish, all the way through that deck, you're going to see that deck go up and down. And the reason for that is we're pre-loading that beam. So when you actually physically load that trailer and put the weight on it, it's actually going into a neutral resting state, which is where you want your trailer. If you see trailers bowing in the opposite direction, that's not good. They're overstressed, they're gonna break, they're gonna start cracking. So ours comes pre-cambered, ready to rock and roll for those heavy loads. Bringing you back to the axles, we got a tandem configuration, tandem dually 16K lippered axles. They are riding on a 235/75R 17.5H 16 ply tire, and it's on a slipper style suspension, spring suspension. So that's the axle configuration, lippered axles, a strong name and brand in the industry. Rolling back into the 12-foot hydraulic dovetail. Again, this is a key feature because it's 12 feet of loading, so that load angle is very, very nice for you. We got the cleats coming all the way up. This whole platform folds down and super easy drive on, drive off. We got the undermount toolbox. So this is a add-on. You can definitely add on as many as you need. We can go between the cross members all the way down on both sides. So you notice we had one on the other side. We put another one on this side for this customer. So super nice add-on. And then through this one here, we actually have where your battery and your hydraulic pump and everything goes into there. We have the jacks labeled, and then click that switch and goes to the ramp. So you basically just pull out your cord and then you hit your up and your down, and everything will start working off of that. Okay, so as you can see, we use the hydraulic control up front there. We've dropped down our 12-foot hydraulic beaver tail on the back. Beautiful load angle, can take lots of weight. You can actually load stuff on the back end of this as well, and this will pick it up and easily haul that load as well. I think almost up to that 10 to 12,000 pound range is what you can put on these back tails and lift up. And through that, you can also see in the video how the trailer goes up and overextends and then comes back down. That's a safety locking feature. So basically it's coming up and over center and then snapping back into place, which is locking it. So if those hydraulics ever fail for whatever reason, it's still safe and your tail isn't going to drop. So watch out for that in the industry. Other than that, that completes our walkthrough of the Southland Gooseneck 40-foot hydraulic dovetail. So check out our website for more details and find our nearest dealers that can help you.